Hey everyone, welcome back to Nextura. I'm thrilled you're here because today we're diving into something that's going to completely flip your perspective on success. Before we jump in, let me ask you this. Are you tired of trying to force new habits that never stick? You know the drill. You set ambitious goals, download productivity apps, maybe even buy a fancy planner. But somehow you're still stuck in the same patterns 3 weeks later. Well, what if I told you the problem isn't you? It's your environment. Today, I'm going to reveal how subtle tweaks to your surroundings, from your workspace to your social circles, can effortlessly engineer your success, making productivity and well-being a natural outcome. We're going to stop fighting uphill battles and start designing your downhill slide to achievement. If that sounds intriguing, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And let us dive right in. The habit trap. All right, let's start with something we've all been sold. The idea that success is all about discipline, willpower, and building the perfect habit loops. We're constantly told, just stick to your routine for 21 days, or you need more self-control. But here's the harsh reality. Relying on willpower alone is like trying to swim upstream in a raging river. It's exhausting, unsustainable, and frankly, it's setting you up for failure. Think about it. How many times have you started a new workout routine, only to skip it because getting to the gym felt like climbing Mount Everest? Or promised yourself you'd eat healthier, but found yourself stress-eating chips because that's what was readily available in your pantry? The real problem isn't your lack of discipline. It's that your environment is actively working against you, not with you. Your surroundings are constantly sending signals to your brain about what actions to take, and if those signals aren't aligned with your goals, you're fighting an uphill battle you're destined to lose. This is what I call the habit trap. The misconception that individual willpower can overcome environmental friction. But what if we flipped the script entirely? Success Scapes. This brings us to a concept I want you to remember. Success Scapes. Forget your to-do list for a moment and think about your surroundings as a landscape that either supports or sabotages your goals. Your physical and digital environments have a subtle but incredibly powerful influence on your output. Every object, color, sound, and even the apps on your phone are quietly shaping your behavior in ways you probably don't even realize. Let me give you some real-world examples. Maya Angelou, the legendary writer, kept a hotel room that was completely bare, except for a Bible, a thesaurus, a bottle of sherry, and yellow pads. She removed every distraction and created a space that naturally channeled her into deep, focused writing. Or consider how Google designed their offices with slides, nap pods, and play areas. They didn't do this to be quirky. They understood that a playful environment breeds creative thinking and innovation. Steve Jobs was famous for his minimalist workspace because he knew that visual clutter leads to mental clutter. His environment was engineered to support clear thinking and decisive action. These are not just cool anecdotes. They're examples of people who understood that your environment is your most powerful productivity tool. And if you're finding this valuable so far, I'd love it if you could subscribe to Nextura. We're building an amazing community of people who think differently about success and productivity. Strategic design. Now let's get practical. How do you actually engineer your productivity zone? First principle, eliminate decision fatigue. Every decision you make depletes your mental energy, so your environment should pre-make as many decisions as possible. Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day, not because he lacked fashion sense, but because he didn't want to waste mental energy on trivial choices. In your workspace, this means having everything you need within arm's reach before you start working. Set out your notebooks, charge your devices, and prepare your tools the night before. When you sit down to work, you should be able to slide into flow state immediately. Second principle, visual cues and prompts. Your environment should be constantly nudging you toward your desired behaviors. Want to drink more water? Put a water bottle directly in your line of sight. Want to read more? Place books on your nightstand, not buried in a closet. I have a friend who wanted to practice guitar more, so instead of keeping it in a case in his closet, He put a guitar stand right next to his couch. Guess what happened? He went from playing once a month to playing almost daily, simply because the guitar was always visible and accessible. Third principle, the frictionless flow principle. Make desired actions as easy as possible, and undesirable actions as difficult as possible. Want to eat healthier? Put fruits at eye level in your fridge and hide the junk food in the back. Want to reduce phone usage? Put your phone in another room and make it slightly inconvenient to check. The key here is that small changes in friction create massive changes in behavior over time. Emotional architecture. Now, here's something most productivity advice completely ignores: the emotional architecture of your environment. Your space doesn't just need to be functional, it needs to feel good too. Research shows that colors dramatically impact our psychology. Blue enhances focus and calm, green promotes creativity and reduces eye strain, while red can increase urgency but may also cause stress. Think about what emotional state you want to cultivate and design accordingly. Lighting is equally crucial. Natural light boosts mood and energy, while warm, dim lighting in the evening helps your body prepare for rest. If you're stuck with artificial light, invest in a good desk lamp that mimics natural sunlight. Sound is your invisible productivity partner. Some people work best in complete silence, others need background noise or instrumental music. Experiment and find what works for you, then make it easily accessible in your space. But here's something most people miss. You need both decompression zones and inspiration nooks. Your environment shouldn't just facilitate work. It should also rejuvenate your mind. Create a small area where you can completely disconnect. Maybe it's a comfortable chair with no screens nearby, or a corner with plants and soft lighting. This isn't wasted space. It's essential infrastructure for sustainable productivity. Similarly, have visual reminders of your bigger purpose. Photos of people you want to help, quotes that inspire you, or images that represent your goals. These create emotional anchors that keep you motivated when the work gets tough. Sustaining your Success Scape. Here's the thing about creating your Success Scape. It's not a one-and-done project. Your environment should evolve as your goals and circumstances change. I recommend doing a monthly environment audit. Ask yourself, what's working? What's creating friction? What new challenges have emerged that your environment could help solve? Maybe you've been working from home more and need to create better boundaries between work and personal space. Or perhaps you've started a new project that requires different tools and resources. The beauty of environmental design is that you can apply these principles everywhere. Your home office, your bedroom, your kitchen, even your digital spaces. The apps on your phone, your computer desktop, your email setup. All of these are environments that can be optimized. Start small. Pick one area of your life where you want to see change and engineer your environment to support that change. Maybe it's putting your workout clothes next to your bed so you see them first thing in the morning, or rearranging your desk to minimize distractions. Experiment, measure results, and iterate. Share your successes in the comments below. I love hearing how the Nextura community is applying these concepts. Remember, you are not broken. You don't need more willpower or discipline. You need environments that work with your human nature, not against it. Your surroundings are constantly shaping your behavior, so why not take control and shape them back? Start designing your Success Scape today and watch how effortlessly positive changes begin to unfold in your life. If this video gave you a new perspective, show some love by hitting that like button and sharing it with someone who could benefit from these ideas. And don't forget to subscribe to Nextura for more content that challenges conventional wisdom about productivity and success. Drop a comment and tell me, what is one environmental change you're going to make this week? I read every comment and I'm genuinely curious to see what resonates with you. Until next time, keep designing your path to success.